Hey, in this video, I'm gonna help you pass Security Plus. Hey gang, it's Ron from ITMasterKey.com, and my job is to help each and every one of you guys get certified. So if you're watching this video, you're probably trying to get Security Plus certified. So Security Plus is usually the first certification that people that's interested in cybersecurity go after. So hopefully after you watch this video, you feel a lot more confident and you understand what's going to be on the actual exam and how to actually think when you get inside of the exam room so you can pass the exam on the first try. So if you never did any of these types of practice exams with me, this is how we do it. So I give you a question, I give you the answers, give you a little bit of time to think about it, and then we come back as a family and we discuss what the answer is and why that is the answer. Before we get into that, take one brief moment, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with anybody who can benefit. Jamal is part of the hacking organization Wolves Inc. He socially engineered the executive assistant at a huge law firm located downtown. He gained access to a room located directly next to a server room. Jamal used a wireless radio frequency to gain unauthorized access to devices within the server room. Which of the following would best prevent this type of attack? Security guards, Faraday cage, router duplication, or none of the above. So a Faraday cage is like a shield. So it stops frequencies and any kind of wireless craziness from going in or going out. So a Faraday cage or Faraday shield is an enclosure used to block electromagnetic fields. A Faraday shield may be formed by a continuous covering of conductive material, or in the case of a Faraday cage, by mesh or materials that's just like mesh. Faraday cages are named after a scientist, Michael Faraday. He invented the Faraday cage in 1836. A Faraday cage operates because an external electrical field causes electrical charges within the cage's conducting material to be distributed so that they cancel the field's effect in the cage's interior. This phenomenon is used to protect sensitive electronic equipment from external radio frequency interference, often during testing or alignment of the device. They are also used to protect people and equipment against actual electrical current, such as lightning strikes and electrostatic discharges, since the enclosing cage conducts current around the outside of the enclosed space and none passes through the interior. You are visiting your local bank. This branch requires all users to use two-factor authentication. To use an ATM, you must have a debit card with the PIN. What portion of the CIA triad would this relate to? Confidentiality, integrity, availability, or authentication?
So let's talk about confidentiality. If you hear some roaring in the background or something that's vibrating, that's just because I'm in the Fusion. You don't have one of these. It's about 17,000 horsepower. So if you hear some rumbling, that's what it is. So confidentiality just makes sure that the things that are supposed to be secret are kept secret. So the things that are confidential are kept confidential. So the CIA triad is confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Confidentiality is one of the biggest pieces, one of the biggest parts, because if that gets compromised, a lot of times the integrity is going to get compromised and whatever you're trying to get probably won't be available anymore, right? So the confidentiality just makes sure that the things that are supposed to be secret are kept secret. The CIA triad is a security model that consists of three vital information security principles: confidentiality, like I said, making sure that things are secret; integrity, making sure that things are the way that they are and they haven't been manipulated, that nothing has been added, that nothing has been taken out. The integrity is intact. Then last but not least, availability, making sure that things are available when you want them to be available. So if any parts of this triad are compromised, that is a serious issue. Okay, so the CIA triad. In the comments, actually drop an example that you have of the CIA triad, whether it's confidentiality, integrity, or availability. Give me a real world example of one of those. This model is widely used by organizations to implement appropriate security controls and policies, which helps identify key problem areas and the necessary solutions to resolve these issues.